Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Street Champs. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Rocky Mountain Blaze. Mention Street Champs and get 10% off your entire order. Yeah. All right. Today we got TikToker, content creator, Helena in the house tonight. How you doing, Helena?
Good. How are you?
Hell yeah, I'm doing awesome. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. I'm super stoked to have you. I've been waiting to have you for like weeks.
Me too. I know, and being sick was not fun, but here I am now.
Mm-hmm. What were you sick? Because you have COVID?
No.
No
Luckily, no COVID, but yeah, still a little stuffy, so.
Damn. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know, it's flu season. I feel that.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I'm Helena, part-time student, part-time worker, full-time TikToker. I've been, if you guys know, you may or may not know, TikTok was first Musical.ly, and I started dancing back there in like 2015, years ago. Oh my god, I'm nervous too now. Okay.
It's okay. No need to be nervous.
I live here in Pueblo. I wasn't born here, though. I was born in Montrose, Colorado, which is western Colorado. But I moved here when I was 15.
So, did you grow up with both parents?
Yes and no. Yes, actually. Yes, I did. My mom, she raised me mostly as a single mother. But my father, I hung out with him like every weekend. Me and my brother would go over to his house and hang out with them every single weekend. He would take us to Walmart on Saturdays, and on Sundays he would take us to McDonald's. And yeah.
Hell yeah, I love McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, shout out to McMuffins.
I know. Hash browns too.
How funny. But all right, so can you describe yourself as a kid? What were you like?
Oh, as a kid, I was very shy. Very shy. I could still be shy at times, but as a kid, I just remember being shy. Like, I loved being the spotlight in the household, I guess, in front of my mom and my brother and all that. Mm-hmm. But if you put me on a stage or anything, I was definitely scared. I was quiet, unless, like, you're my best friend. I was definitely goofy. I'm still goofy. Still weird. Still a little awkward.
Get those vibes, goofy vibes.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's how I would describe it. Mostly just shy and goofy and just wild. I'm a little hyper at times, too. I should say it all the time, but yeah.
How funny. Hell yeah. So, yeah, I guess that kind of plays well into your gig. Like, you're a TikToker, and what would you say most of your content is, like, dancing?
Yes, it actually started as dancing. The first 2 videos I posted were like lip sync videos. I was just, like singing a song. And then the second video that I happened to have been singing, that's the one that like blew up. And I don't know if people that are watching are familiar with TikTok, but TikTok was first called Musical.ly back in 2015. Mm-hmm. That's when I started it. And I made this, or my friend, he sent me a message on Twitter and he was like, hey, go like my TikTok or go like my Musical.ly. And I was like, what's Musical.ly? He's like, just go check it out. So I went to Twitter and I went to go check out his little video. And I was like, oh, this app's pretty cool. Like, it's got different videos on here. So I made a couple videos. And then the second one I happened to have made, like, blew up. Like, I just remember my phone dinging, like, over and over. And I was like, what the heck's going on? And I noticed that, like, I was getting a bunch of likes. I was getting a bunch of followers, all of this. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, you know what? I was like, I could do more with this. Like, I started just dancing on Facebook, honestly, in front of my friends and family. And then when I heard about Musical.ly, I was like, you know what? I can expand this. I was like, I could do my little funny, goofy Musical.lys at the time on there, yeah. Which I did. I started doing that. And then my dances, because when I got the app, it's when like it first came out. It was the first few months that it came out. So it was still freshly new. There was a lot of people on it, but it's not nearly how crazy it is now. And when I started posting, I started posting my dances, and I remember the first dance that blew up, and it was It was crazy.
What song
It was
it?
like, huh?
What song was it?
It was a Beyonce song, actually. It was, what was it? Partition. It was Partition.
Hey, shout out Beyonce.
Yeah, it was just like
If
a
you're watching.
little, I know, huh? I hope she's watching. But it was just a little freestyle. Like, I was just goofing around. I didn't rehearse it or nothing. I was just making it for fun. And it blew up, and people were like, oh, you dance good. Like, this looks nice. Like, oh, get it, girl. And I was like, oh, they like my dancing. So from then on out is just a whole journey, that's where it began. And here we are now. And yeah, just a bunch of dancing. But dancing's like the focus of my TikTok now. That's what I do for fun. That's what I do for promotions. But I remember when I started Musically, I also started posting goofy TikToks of me just being goofy, just being dumb, just funny ones, that to entertain myself. But little did I know that I'm entertaining like more and more people each day following me. Like, they like this stuff. They like me dancing. They like me being myself, being goofy. So I'm just like, you know what? I love doing this. I'm going to keep posting this every day. And here we are today with millions of followers, and it feels so good. But yeah, that's where dancing's taken me.
Hell yeah. How is like gaining those millions of followers changed your life?
Oh my gosh, in so many ways. Like, it's crazy to know that you have that platform that you can literally, like, not that you have control, but like all these eyes are on you, you don't want to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. You want to make sure that, just want to like inspire people, everyone that's watching. I want to make sure they like what they see, that they enjoy all this content. But how it's changed my life, oh my gosh. I traveled to different places, got flown out different places. I've met a bunch of people, been in some music videos. I got to buy my own first car, put a down payment on my own car in cash, all because of this. And it's just been crazy. It's been a wild ride. I've gotten opportunities to go to like concerts and make TikToks with some of these people, like the Chainsmokers. They gave me a ticket to go, see their concert. Yam actually went with me.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out Yam.
Yeah, shout out Yam. And it was like the best feeling ever, just to like be like, wow, like this is an opportunity that not everyone can have, So it feels good to soak in all those little moments and those little memories. But yeah, it's definitely changed my life for the better. Like, I'm blessed. Like, I feel like I need to start. I was once, I feel like, up here, and then slowly I've just been lacking motivation and all of this, but I want to get back up there and just doing what I love and, see where it takes me.
Totally.
New opportunities and all that.
Yeah. How long do you think it took you to acquire? You're at 7 million on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you think it took you to acquire that?
Oh my gosh. It was like the first year. The 7 million, I think, came like, honestly, like over a year ago. Like, that's what also is like making me like get some motivation. Like, I need to put stuff out there. Like, can't just be stuck in this one little space. I need to move forward. I need to post more, all this. But it grew pretty fast when I started on Musically. It went from like 10K to 30K to 100K to 500K to million, and it just grew so fast, and now here we are, and it's crazy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. Have you met like anyone have you met any of your fans or anything? 7 million is a lot of people. That's
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah. Here in town, I've met a bunch of people. Some people at the State Fair, or even when I'm just going to the store, I'm just going to Walmart, I'm all looking scrubbed. Just went to go get some, chips or something. They're like, oh my God, this is what everyone says. Are you Jelina from TikTok, or are you Jelina from Musically? And I'm just like, I don't even correct them. I'm just like, yeah. They're like, oh my God, I love your videos. I'm like, oh, thank you. And it's just such a good feeling to be recognized in person. Like, that, I feel like that's some motivation that makes me want to keep also making content and keep going is just seeing like the smiles you put on people's faces and how you make other people feel. It's just such a good feeling. And even I have been like other places out of Pueblo, and people recognize me and I'm like, whoa, you know me? Like, that's crazy. Or like if I go live on TikTok or whatever, people will be like, oh, love from the Netherlands, love from Europe or whatever. I'm like,
wow.
What the heck, Europe? Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm reaching people everywhere, and it's just crazy. And especially seeing them in person, it's like, I used to get all like nervous. Like, they're all probably nervous meeting me, but I'm all nervous meeting them. I'm like, hi, I'm like, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Like, thank you for coming up to say hi. It's a good feeling for sure.
Yeah, totally. I could imagine, man. You know, I think your videos probably brighten a lot of people's days. You know, that's awesome. So,
good feeling.
Outside of dancing and stuff, what were you doing before musically?
What was I doing before musically? I was new to Pueblo because I started the app when I was 15, and that's also the same age that I moved here. So I was just the new...
Shout out Pueblo.
Shout out to Pueblo.
Hey.
I was just the new girl here, you know. Didn't know anybody. My first friend was my neighbor. I remember him, Felix, if he's watching this. Shout out Fifi. Shout out to Fifi. He was my first friend. We used to like play basketball all the time in the road. And I remember, I don't want to say my high school, but when I first started going to my new high school, like I didn't know anybody. I was like I said, the shy girl. Like I didn't talk to nobody. I was like, oh my gosh, like I hope people talk to me. I hope I make friends, all this. But I wasn't focused on anything literally but school and home, family. I mean, my first job was at Super Salad.
Fucking love that place.
Yeah.
R.I.P. That place ain't around anymore.
I miss that place. But yeah, that was my first job. That was when I was 16 though. And I only worked there for 6 months. But literally my only focus back then when I first moved here was just school, family, and then the friends that I did acquire along the way.
So you were a pretty good student?
Honestly, okay, so I'm in college now, and to be honest, I was a way better student. I'm a way better student now than I was in high school.
Yeah.
In high school, I was kind of careless, you know. I just focused on, I was in a dance club, so I focused on dance, friends, you know, my little boyfriend I had in high school. Like, school was a focus, but it wasn't my main focus. It just should have been focus in school. But, yeah.
Oh yeah. So you graduated?
Not yet. Not college yet.
So you graduated high school?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I'm graduated from high school, 2016. I'm graduated.
Oh yeah. So what are you in college for?
I'm going to college for my social work degree, or my bachelor's degree in social work, and I've actually been in college since 2016. But I've taken breaks. I've taken semesters off. But actually, next semester will be my final semester. And I'll be done.
Congratulations.
Please be done. But yeah, thank you.
What do you like? I hope to use that maybe for one day.
I have no clue. It just feels so good helping people that need it, like the resources that need to be connected to resources. I never thought of what I want to be. Honestly, once I graduate with that degree, I just want to explore different jobs, I guess, different areas.
Yeah.
Kind of fill out what else there is out there for social workers. And
yeah, you won't even need that because your TikTok is gonna blow up. You're gonna be at 14 million. I'll give it about 8 months.
That's
and
like
that's gonna. Well, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
No, that's gonna be. You're like, yes, please speak on this. But no, I see it, and like I said, we were talking about earlier, like you just have to, I bet your followers are very loyal and they'll follow you anywhere. Like hopefully one day you have your own podcast on here.
Oh my gosh, that'd be Lena, so nice. Oh yeah, lit with Lena.
Yeah, I really see some fruitful things going on with that.
Oh, we should. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I see a lot of opportunities in the future for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're educated, but hopefully your content creation will just skyrocket.
Yeah, honestly, like I love college. I love learning, but my mom especially, she told me, she's like, Helena, she's like, do whatever makes you happy, but please get your college degree. I was like, okay, mom. I was like, I got this. And now
It's a
that
good
I'm
mom.
yeah. And now that I'm interning and I'm like almost done, like it feels good, and I'm actually so happy that I got into this degree, got into this field, I should say, and that I'm almost done and that I actually love what I'm doing. So,
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Shout out moms everywhere.
shout out to the mamas.
For sure. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother, full brother. His name is Austin. I don't know if he wants to be announced. I'll just say his first name. He's 22. He's a year younger than me. We're close, but we're not like close as I'd like to be.
Yeah. You guys aren't like
you kind of remind me of him.
close. I remind you of your brother?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
no.
like, because your personality is like relaxed, you're chill, but you're into this technology, the graphics design, and that's what he loves too. So
Allegedly.
I don't want to
I
freak
don't
you
know.
out or make you feel weird, but
No,
in a good way. You
remind me of a long lost sister.
long lost sister.
Like, I don't have any sisters, but I feel like if I was gonna have a sister, it'd be you, and she'd be a TikTok goddess.
You think?
Yeah.
I wonder if Austin thinks that. I wonder if my brother thinks that.
Ask him.
I know. I tell him to be in my TikToks. I'm like, Austin, will you be in this TikTok with me? He's like, really? And then he's like, no, okay.
No, I filmed my first TikTok with you tonight. Life changing.
It is. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If anyone's watching this and hasn't seen my TikTok, go check it out right now. It's funny. He's got some hips on him.
I got the fatty. All right. So growing up, you said you had a boyfriend right off the bat when you got to Pueblo, because that was like the first thing you said. You were like, "Yeah, I had my little boyfriend."
Yeah.
That was pretty fast in your life.
Yeah. First, the neighbor I was talking about, Fifi, he was my little crush. Then I got to school, and I'm not saying no names, but yeah, after a couple months, I met this guy, and we were I was like in a relationship for literally almost all of high school.
Oh wow.
I think it was all of high school. My whole time there, yeah, I was in a relationship.
Wow.
We didn't break up till I just started college, so
Damn.
I never got to experience the single life in high school or the crazy single parties, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. How do you think that like kind of shaped your life now? Are you single right now?
Yes.
So hit up those DMs, guys.
No, I'm just kidding. But oh my gosh, now life is so different. Like back then it was, school, boyfriend, family, and now life is so different. Now it's like, okay, work, okay, finishing school. No man in my thought right now. I'm focusing on just being happy and honestly enjoying life right now. I feel like the last year and a half, like I've just been trying to focus on living more, not in the sense of being reckless, or at least I try not to be reckless, but the sense of just doing things I haven't done before, experiencing different things.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy meeting new people. That's like one of my favorite things. There's so much people out there, like good people, good personalities that we don't usually come across. So any chance I get to meet new people, like I take it, because you never know when you'll meet like a lifelong friend. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love that mentality.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like where you've gone off of this, like, do you have any cool stories about like places you've been or people you've met because of this?
I've been to the only places I've been flown out, which were amazing. It was the best experiences ever. Was New York, and I got flown out to California for a music video.
Which artist?
I don't know if he was a big he's a big artist. He was like popping at this time on TikTok. His name is Champion. And
Shout out Champion.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar.
shout out
You have to put me
Champion.
onto him.
He probably, yeah. I'll have to show you the music video. But,
We can watch it.
yeah, we should.
Yeah, we
We should.
Let's do it live.
It's called, wait, what is it called? Becky. By
Becky?
Champion, yeah. And while you type it, I'll kind of explain a little bit. Me and my best friend Yam, she came with me. We got flown out to California, and this was actually the second video I got to be in, but this was like a big one. And Champion had, it's gonna be the second one. What? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Champion, he flew us both out actually. He's like, yeah, come be in my video. And I was like, oh, are you serious? He's like, yeah. He's like, can you come, like, it was like within a week. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, yeah. I was like, let's watch it actually.
So it's actually
Let's just watch it.
Champion XIII.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Champion XIII.
Yes. All right. And do you care if I smoke?
No, go ahead.
Cool.
You're fine. But yeah, this was nice. Oh, Yam was actually in it with me too. She's a little
Yam.
star too.
Yo, she's in the background right now.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. She's the audience.
She's the best audience member I've ever had.
Yeah.
Shout out Yam.
But yeah, so I should give a little rundown.
Yes.
So
Give us a rundown.
this music video is about Becky. I'm Becky in the music video. And so Champion, I'm gonna just say Champion, I'm sorry. Champion, he's over here, he's getting picked on, and who was it? The other girl, Stacy, was like making fun of him. I don't know if they were together before or not. But he was getting bullied by these people, and so he pulls up to prom with his friend.
With the gat. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Pulls up with Becky, okay? And we come into the prom, freaking ready to... Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Ready to shit on everybody. And he just kind of makes a big entrance in. He's like, yeah... He's like, I don't need this girl no more. Oh, wait, was I Becky? No, I'm not Becky. I'm so sorry. I'm not Becky. I was Stacy, right? Do you remember? I think I was Stacy. Yeah, Stacy. Becky is
It's the same name.
bad guy.
It's
Yeah,
basically the
same
same
thing.
name.
I was Stacy, sorry. And he pulls up, and we walk into prom, and we just own the night. And then Stacy gets all upset and jealous, and the music video just ends up being like a good night at prom, enjoying it with your friends, it being a good time. But there's some like little comedy skits in there too, which is cool.
Hell yeah. Well,
I actually haven't seen this in months, so I'm excited to see.
let's dig into it.
That's why you're excited, huh?
All right. So like I said, shout out Champion XIII Becky.
Explain me how you think Kylie's harder than Kendall, because that makes absolutely no sense.
I'm just saying, if you think about it, like, I mean, she got the lips, you know what I'm saying? She got
I've
the
thought
money,
about it, but have you
billion.
seen Kendall?
Like,
Stacey, who's hotter? Kylie
That's your
or
girl.
Kendall?
You guys are idiots.
See, I knew you wouldn't get it. But the real question is, why is Becky hanging with those jocks?
I mean, she's just being friendly, like, she usually does that.
Yeah, a little too friendly.
What you need to be doing is you need to be over there fucking shit up. Like, seriously.
Hopefully we can have ourselves a trouble-free year this year, boys.
Of course, Mr. Wagner, of course.
You know what I was hoping? That you discovered deodorant and mouthwash over the summer. We don't get what we want now, do we?
Detention, Saturday. I'll see you there. Huh?
Oh no, so cheesy.
I don't like the
Oh, this is so fun.
Hey, Becky. What's up, guys? Anyways, I wrote you a poem this summer, and I like worked really hard, and it's actually really
Oh
good.
God, please don't.
I knew this girl named Becky. Boy, she was really.
Is that him, the
really
artist?
pretty.
Yeah, that's
Holy
him.
cow! Let me stop you right there, Chance the poet. Becky's with me now. Wait, what?
You heard him, nerd. Yeah, get out of here, you $5 Chris Brown.
Oh fuck
You
no.
never be a rapper? You'll never be anything. You'll just be a fake poser, bruh. Yo, fuck this school. I'm transferring.
Senior year homecoming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so the people that are not watching this and listening on Spotify, we're watching a music video that Helena here was in, and shit's about to pop off. They're at a senior prom. Someone's spiking the drinks.
Can I see it?
Damn, that's lit. No, yeah, they could see it, but the people that are listening on Apple or Spotify, shout out y'all.
Oh.
So these two girls came out. Which one are you?
Oh, I came out. I'm in a black dress. Oh, they showed Yam's toes. This is so different when they're actually filming it, because when they're filming it, like, everything's silent. Like, it's all you hear is the music.
Oh, yeah, that shit's fire. Do you come out again? Like,
Here, I'll show you. I'll point it out real quick because it's real fast. I'm next to him. Watch, I'll show you. Right there. Oh, that's the bad part, but that's me.
yes.
That's Helena.
At 2:41 of the video.
Yeah. It goes really fast.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of scenes in this.
Right there. Hey.
Hey. Yeah, I see you.
It was fun though.
That's fire. What was working on that like?
Oh my gosh. It felt so weird because, this is only my second music video, but this one was totally different because there's like hundreds of people there. And I was honestly nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm the main character and I don't even know like if I'm doing this right, if I'm, looking okay. Like, it was crazy. And like when they actually record the music video, like, it's not like bumping as you would bump some music, it's silent. Like, the director would be like, all right, guys, everyone on the count of 3, like, jump up and down and act like you're having a good time. So we're just, like, doing this in silence, and it felt so weird, but it was fun. Obviously, the video looks way better than how we filmed it, but...
That would be kind of weird, though.
Yeah, it was.
That was your second one, you said?
Yeah.
Who was your first one?
They were Cosmos and Creatures. That was, like, I think back in 2017. That's, like, when I was still freshly new to Musically. I don't know if it was TikTok yet. But this band, I guess you would say, or this group, Cosmos and Creatures, they said that they were based in Denver, and they're like, oh, come out, like, come do a video with us. We want you to be in it. And I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna take this opportunity. And it was crazy. Like, when I got there, I met the director. He told me, how the video was going to go down, how that he'd introduce me, because I didn't even know who these people were yet. I didn't even meet them or anything. Mm-hmm. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And so I met him the first day, and then after we met him, we just enjoyed the rest of our day, and then the next day we got down to business. And it was in this smoothie place. Actually, it was very small, but it was super cute. And I just played this smoothie girl that gave kind of like this attitude to this guy. Like, I didn't talk at all, thank goodness, but I was just giving him like some looks, because the music video was this guy's trying to get at my friend that works at the smoothie place with me, but he's shy, he's scared. But I'm like looking at him like, dude, you need to fix your game up. Like, you need to try harder. Like, come on. Like, my friend needs a man that's gonna come and get it, like, not just be all shy and scared. But that video, it was super fun. Everyone was so nice to me. They were so kind, and it made me even feel more comfortable and welcomed, that just how kind they were, and they made sure I was comfortable with everything I was doing, and that I liked everything I was doing, saying the character I was playing, all of that. So that was really nice of them. It was a good experience for sure.
Oh yeah. As far as props go, were you guys working in a real smoothie shop, or did you really?
Someone let us rent out their smoothie shop. I'm not sure if it was downtown or not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't remember even what it was called because it was so long ago. I just visually remember what it looked like and all the people there and all their faces. I remember like the ending and us wrapping it up, and I was just like, oh no, it's over already. Like, this day was so fun. But yeah, it was a great experience for sure. I love that.
So you only have 2 under your belt, or do you have any more?
Wait, said it?
You only have 2 music videos under your belt, or do you have any more?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day to be in a Chris Brown music video.
Hey.
Or Janae Aiko. So, if you need a little dancer or...
No, I mean, Chris is a controversial artist, but yeah, I could see you in a Chris Brown video, allegedly.
Even if I'm in it for like 0.3 seconds, your girl's right here. Like, I'm ready. Just saying.
I could see it. So those are your 2 like dream artists?
Yeah, Chris Brown, Janae Aiko. Who else? Those are like my top two. I mean, I love a bunch of other people, but then the list would just go on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see J. Cole in concert. I've been waiting for that moment, still waiting for that moment. But yeah, I'm all thinking to make sure that those are my top ones. But yeah.
Hell yeah. As far as dancing goes, who's some of your dancing inspirations?
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown? Oh,
Yeah. Not to mention him
sure.
again. No, but seriously.
no, totally.
I've been a fan of him literally since I was like 6, 7. I would grow up watching his videos. I used to tear posters of his face out of, the teen magazines that we used to read as kids. I'd tear them out and I'd hang them all over my wall right next to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was like my crush, and then Chris Brown was like my crush plus like my inspiration, But yeah, Chris Brown. Well, now I have like a bunch of inspirations even on TikTok. Like, I'm not gonna say names because there's so much dancers on there that dance that I love, but like dancers on TikTok have been inspiring me lately. Like, just the energy that they put into their videos, and it's so motivating. It makes me want to like get up and just make a video as soon as like I see their videos. They make it look so easy because people think like, yeah, making TikToks it's fun. I guess you could say it's easy, but like when I'm making my dance TikToks, like I'm literally taking my time, making sure that it's perfect. Like I will not post anything unless like it's perfection to me. Like I will redo the dance like 30 times. Oh, my facial expression didn't look good here. Redo. Oh, my footwork looked all sloppy and messy here. Like I'll redo it right there. Like I try and make sure that it looks perfect before I post it because, like millions of people are going to see, and I want to make sure that what I put out is good. So it's more than just pressing the record button on a phone, There's a lot that I think about.
Yeah, I totally bore witness to it. I honestly thought like it was just gonna be like a snap and go. No,
Yeah.
we made the same TikTok for about 25 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We're like right, left, right first, right, left.
Totally. Is that something like that's a common misconception of just like TikTok creatives that was like it's so easy.
Yeah.
But what else? What other like things do people tell you? Like what's a common misconception?
They're just like, all you have to do is, press a button and make it. That's kind of what I just explained. But misconception, I don't ever hear anything like really super negative, I guess. Not negative conceptions other than, oh, it's easy. Like some people, yeah, it probably is easy for them. But like I said, if I see any flaws, even if doesn't look like a flaw, but it looks like a flaw to me, I'll go fix it right up real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
I think that probably differentiates you than the other like creatives with less followers. That's what brought you to 7 million.
Yeah.
Is that you're doing it over and over and
Oh,
over.
yeah. Like when I started posting, I would just do like freestyles. And I'm not going to lie. No, freestyle dancing, sorry. And I wouldn't like make up moves. I would do it right there on the spot. So actually, yeah, back then when I started Musically, before all of the bunch of millions of followers, I would just literally dance. I'd press the button and I would just dance, and how it looked, I would like, oh, okay, this is cute, I'm gonna post it. But now that like there's all that attention on me, I'm like, okay, I want this to look good. I want this to be good to put out there. I want people to like it. I want to make sure that they like it, or that at least like they'd watch it maybe more than once, like, ooh, like I liked that move. So now when I do my dances, I'll rehearse, like I'll make up the dance first, rehearse it, make sure it's nailed to me, and then I'll record it, make sure it's good, and then post it. But yeah, back then I didn't care. Yeah, back then I would just, press record button, do a little dancey dance, and then that's it. But now I put like thought into it, make sure it looks good for everyone and all of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm sure your quality control has definitely went up.
Yeah.
For sure. Are you taking advantage of like any other like platforms? Are you on like YouTube or?
No, I want to be on YouTube so bad, and so many people like so many supporters have been telling me, like, do you have a YouTube? Do you have a YouTube? Like, I want to go watch your videos. I'm like, no, I don't have a YouTube. And I did make a channel, but the channel, I don't know how to work YouTube at all. That's why I was like, oh, maybe Deryk can help me. But I have no idea how to work it. I don't know where to start. Like, you see all these YouTubers, you know, knowing how to work it pretty good, know how to film and edit, and I'm like so lost of where to start. But I want to expand more than just what everyone knows as, oh, TikTok Helena, the dance, like she dances on TikTok, like, oh, I know her, she dances on TikTok. I want people to see my life, like, more behind the curtains of not just me dancing, but like see my life, see the goofy side of me, you know, see like my friends, my family, see me on a day-to-day basis, see my personality. I want them to see all of that. And I feel like that'd be so fun. That's why I want to do, like, oh, I wouldn't even know where to start on YouTube, like podcasts, like we were talking about, or even like just videos of me, just maybe, I don't know, makeup stuff, maybe some dancey dances, you know, but yeah, just everything. I want everyone to see all of Helena, not just me dancing. I want you to see, like, me around my friends, me around my family, you know, the genuine good energy and good vibes that I feel like I bring to the table.
Totally, yeah. You're a whole personality outside of dancing. And
thank you.
Yeah, I see that, and now we just need everyone else watching to see that.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So as far as content goes, like, what are some of your future goals outside of like YouTube and having a podcast, which you're gonna have? You're gonna have Lit with Lena. Tune in.
Oh yeah, Lit with Lena.
Lit with Lena. Hey, that shit's gonna be sick.
Yeah, trying to do a podcast, Lit with Lena. We're gonna get lit, and we're gonna do whatever the video brings us.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna save that for another conversation. Or
Why?
For
Let's talk about it.
No, because I don't even know where to start. If we had Little Lit with Lena, what could we have? We could have like some games. We could have some, you know, heart to hearts. We can have just asking each other maybe some daring questions, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. Who would be your co-host?
I don't know. Yeah, you down? Side job? Just kidding. I don't know. There's a lot to think about. I know.
Yeah. You know,
she's like, I'll be in the audience.
I'm willing to step in for a
for
a few. You know,
yeah,
I could help you out.
Yeah.
But you know, it's gonna be your show.
Of course.
Yeah. But once you have to find someone.
I know.
Yeah.
That's in the future a little bit. So.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. For sure. You have a great personality, and that would be perfect for a fucking podcast.
Thank you.
Drinking some quote unquote allegedly Modelo's.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So like, in your life, what are some of your future plans?
Like, are you talking about just in general? Are you talking about besides social media or including social media?
I think including everything.
Everything.
What's your goals?
Right now, my short-term goals are like within like this year, and then I have long-term goals which are like, you know, 5 and 10 years. My short-term right now, I know a year probably seems like a long time, but to me that's short. You know, a lot can happen in a year. Right now I'm focusing honestly on getting my degree. I want to graduate because once school's out of the picture, or not out of the picture, but going to school, once I'm done with that, you know, I could focus on like, do I want to put more focus on TikTok and expanding everything I'm doing on there, you know, take some bigger risky opportunities, because honestly I feel like lately I've been slacking on these opportunities that I've been given. I've been so focused on life. I mean, living life is amazing, you know, but I've been so focused on like living life and school that I forget that like TikTok's also a big part of me too. Like, I need to focus on that because that's what's bringing me to different other new opportunities, new challenges that would be a great blessing to have. So I need to make sure that I'm focused on the things that matter, that are gonna get me going to where I want to be and where I feel like I should be and what makes me happy, doing what makes me happy, and fulfilling my social work degree. Like, of course, that like I actually love my major for sure. But once like I'm done with school and I graduate in May, I do want to focus a little bit more on social media and, just the next steps from there, next opportunities, just to take them, just to take chances, take risks, all of that, because, dreams are amazing, but they only work unless you do, that's so true. Like, you got to put in the work to make it happen, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you spoke about, like a lot of your life is focused around TikTok. You said that's a part of your life. Do you ever feel like you ever just want to quit?
Honestly, no. I don't. I've never had one thought of quitting at all. Like, this app, like, might just be an app to people, but like, it's literally changed my whole life. I got to meet a whole bunch of people, travel a whole bunch of places, got to put a down payment on my car by myself, and now I just recently moved out too. Like, it's an amazing feeling. And honestly, I wouldn't have half of the things I do now if it wasn't for this app. And not only does it support me like financially, but like it brings me joy, it brings me happiness. It gives me like a reason, like, oh, I can't wait to get up, I can't wait to make these dances, I can't wait to make these videos. Like, I love having that feeling. And there are some days where like I'm lazy and I'm like, do I really want to get up today? But I'm like, you know what, you got to do it. Like, because not all of it's just fun. I do some promos also on TikTok. Like, that is some of my income. So I'm like, okay, Helena, come on, you got to get up, get your day going. You got to get this video done. Like, let's get it. And so I never imagined life, honestly, though, quitting. Like, what for? Like,
Yeah. You never have you ever struggled with, like, I guess, like, mental health problems, or like ever feeling down about yourself? Does that ever come out, like, in your content, or does that help you? Does your content help you, like, with stuff like that? If you've ever felt it.
Definitely. I won't say it in public, but I definitely feel it, like, in my videos. Like, some days I'm super confident and I'm like, oh yeah, this video is awesome, post. Other days I'm like, oh my gosh, like, sometimes I doubt a lot of things about myself, like the way I look, the way I feel, and it'll ruin like my whole mood. And also just things outside, like things that are going on in my life, my actual life, that might take a toll on my energy, my mood. That also affects, the motivation I put into making videos. And it's not fair to myself, but you got to take those off days. But I also have to remind myself that bad days are just bad days. There's also good days. Like, I always think to myself, okay, yeah, today was a bad day. Like, tomorrow will be a new day. And myself, if I have a day where like I didn't do anything, I will feel so shitty about myself. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't do nothing productive. Like, I want to wake up in the morning and at least do one productive thing. Even if it's just going to do my laundry or something. Like, I want to feel productive, because if not, that also takes a toll on me. I'm like, okay, if I'm not doing anything, like, why not just keep doing nothing, like, just be lazy. Like, why does it matter? But like I said, there's bad days and there's good days. Definitely, though, I would say TikTok helps, honestly. Like, things that go on when I'm like going through things or any of that, if I'm mad or sad, like, if I'll do a TikTok for fun, like, it actually does lift my mood too. Definitely, for sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
What about as far as like haters online? Will you ever read like fucking dumbass comments?
Oh my gosh, yes. The comments, some can be so mean, and people don't care because they're behind a screen, so they will say whatever they want. Mm-hmm. But honestly, when I get them, I just dodge them. Like, not with just people on TikTok that are haters, but in real life. Like, if people are hating on you, just act like you don't see it, act like you don't hear it, and it eventually just goes away. If you pay attention to that person that's bringing the negativity, or if you pay attention to that thing that's bringing all this bad energy, then it's just gonna manifest in your own energy, and you don't want that. So every time I get any of that, bad comment or whatever, someone saying, oh, your dances suck, oh, like they'll say things that honestly they do sometimes affect me, but you can't let it affect you forever. You just gotta say like, okay, that's just one person, they're comparing to all these other people that like enjoy the content or whatever I post. It's completely different. But yeah, just block out the negativity, all that bad energy. We don't want that around here.
Totally. Have you ever been known to like go back and forth with someone though? Have you ever like when you were beginning, when you were beginning, did you make the mistake of like going back and forth with a commenter?
Oh, I'm a person who like, I'm a little hothead. I'm not going to lie. There's some comments I've gotten that like I wanted to go off, but I know that like a bunch of people are going to see it and like within an hour. And I'm like, do I really want to say something I'm going to regret? Like that's the thing with social media. Whenever you're mad, do not comment back on nothing. Don't post nothing. Even Yams taught me that. Don't post nothing. Like, just deal with it by yourself. Take a time out in the corner and then come back to reality. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I've ever went back and forth with someone online. I might have commented one thing and that was it. Like, them saying something and then I probably said something petty back. But then that was it. I either left it or I deleted it. Yeah, I never try and keep the fire fueled,
Totally.
Just want to die down, so.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah. I interviewed this really popular Twitch streamer here in Pueblo. His name was Heel Josh. And he told me that he actually goes back and forth with the haters on purpose.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm, each time they go back to view the comment, the algorithm will count that as a view, so it'll like promote it to more people around them in their area.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that's a thing? Like that's real? Like more people will see it?
Yeah.
Or it brings more attention?
Yeah, because each time they're like, oh, you suck, but you comment like, no, you suck. And they're like, no, you fuck you. Like that's a view like back each to the video,
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
that's some advice that I really thought was very insightful from someone that does it for a living,
Yeah, wow, I never thought of that, honestly. Till you mentioned it just now.
Yeah, there's a limit. Like, you don't want,
like,
people fucking saying crazy-ass shit, but, like...
You don't want to be calling people's mamas out or anything, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's an interesting thought.
Oh, yeah. I actually never looked at it that way. That's true. Like, okay. Like... I might say a little something, but yeah, I would never keep it going for longer than it should be.
Yeah. Totally.
You don't want to give them that type of attention.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah. But I'm sure you get more love than you do hate online.
Oh yeah, I definitely feel the love.
Oh yeah.
More. The love feels good.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
So you were talking a little bit about promo videos. That's a lot of your sources of income on TikTok.
Yeah.
Can you talk about like how much does it cost to get you to do a promo video?
I don't like to talk about prices exactly, but definitely
Undisclosed.
But between like 100 and 300 to like promote someone's song for just 15 seconds, like, or I've been promoting clothes. Like people will send me clothes for just the exchange of a TikTok. Like Honey Bum. Shout out to Honey Bum. And what else? Oh no, that's the big one. They'll like send me clothes monthly, and it feels so nice to collaborate.
I think I'm saying something.
Oh what? Yeah. Oh, Coca-Cola. What the heck? Coca-Cola.
What? Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Damn, tell us about that. Coca-Cola.
Oh my gosh, thank you for mentioning that. So this is when it was still Musically. I got offered by Coca-Cola to promote Coca-Cola. And
shout out to Coca-Cola.
Shout out to Coca-Cola. This was, I'm not going to say the exact amount, but this was a big percentage, like a lot of money. And I told my mom, she's like, oh yeah, you better take that. And I took that right away. And all I had to do was do a little dance with a TikTok bottle. And Yam was in that one too. And another one of my best friends. And it's just crazy, like, just doing that dance with the Coke, and just because I have all these, like, eyes on me and people watching my profile, that I could freaking like attract all the attention. And just the fact that Coca-Cola reached out to me, oh my gosh, I wish I got like a year's supply of Coca-Cola, but it's okay.
What did they give you?
A Coca-Cola.
They gave
Yes.
you one.
That in compensation, of course. But that's like, it was amazing. I was just like, this much? Like, are you serious? I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm pretty sure after that video is when I bought my first car by myself. Like, just me. Like, I bought it in cash. And it felt so good to like buy something in my name with my own money. It was like the greatest feeling ever. I will never forget that.
Wow, that's so awesome.
Literally. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So, are you still? Do you have any relationships with the people from Coca-Cola still?
No.
No.
This was like almost 7 years ago.
Do you have the video still?
Yeah.
Really?
It's way down at the bottom of my TikTok. So
Hell yeah. Go find that, and we need that. We need that, people. Internet people, go find that shit.
yeah, that was one of the big opportunities I had, and the other one, which was New York. New York was crazy. I think that was 2 years ago. It was in May though, for sure. And have you ever seen 13 Reasons Why on Netflix?
Is that the really sad, like,
Yeah, very
suicidal
sad.
one? Yeah.
Suicidal one, yeah. They hit me up and they said that
13 reasons why hit you
Yeah.
up? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the people from the team, I guess you could say.
Okay.
They hit me up and they said if I could promote, their Netflix series, the new season coming out. I was like, yeah. They're like, okay, like, look, we want to fly you out to New York. And I'm like, oh, New York? I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. And then they're like, we'll pay you this amount. I was like, are you serious? They're like, yeah. They're like, we'll cover your fees and all this. And actually, no, I lied. Some money, my own money came out of my flights and stuff. But I got to bring my mom and my aunt out there with me. And all I had to do was promote. I had to do a TikTok promoting 13 Reasons Why in front of this big banner that they had over this bridge. And oh my gosh, it's crazy how I remember every detail of that trip. Like, first stepping out into the airport, and I remember it was gloomy the whole time, but it was still so beautiful, and it was just nice. It felt so good to be in a brand new place I've never been before, to travel. I even told myself, like, I always wanted to go to New York, and the fact that I actually got to go there and take that opportunity and actually, fly out there to do what I was doing, and I was able to fly out my mom and my aunt with me. It felt so nice. We were only there literally for 2-3 days, but it was such a great experience and definitely life-changing. I actually want to go back, but it was crazy. I met a friend that I've had on Musical.ly forever. She's a dancer too. I don't know if she'll ever see this, Maria, but she was there too, doing the same thing. And so I got to meet her in person. We were always friends just on Musical.ly, but we actually got to meet in person. And it was such a good feeling, like, to actually see her face and meet her. It was crazy. I definitely want to go back soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, this is like kind of off topic, but I went to my first comedy show also in New York. This was in Times Square too. And not too much to say about it, but I just wanted to say, like, it was super exciting and it was a good experience. And in Times Square, just to be in Times Square and like look around me at all these lights and all these people around me, it was a crazy experience.
Yeah,
I want to go back soon for sure.
What do you think about your videos? Like, got you that? How do you think you landed that stuff?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I feel like just because when I started the app, I was one of the only dancers on there. And I think that's what got everyone's attention, was that, oh, she dances good. Because when I started the app, everyone was kind of lip syncing on it. Mostly that's what they focused on. Now, of course, TikTok is so much different things. Like, everyone's showing different talents they have, like magic, like handwriting, like stunts. Like, it's not just dancing, but I think that's what got me there, you know, and got me the attention, all those followers, was being one of like, not the first, but like one of the first probably 100 dancers dancing on there. And I guess, enjoyed the way I danced, and they liked the content. And it led me to all those followers and led me to all those opportunities. Yeah.
You know, do you have any advice for like younger creators that are trying to be where you're at right now?
Oh, yeah. My advice, I know this is cliche, but be yourself. Like, don't try and be anyone that's not you. Don't try and fit in with anyone. Don't try and do what's cool. Don't do any of that. Do what makes you happy. Do what fits your personality. What's all about you. If you're trying to be a young creator, you're young. I have a lot of young followers too. Like, that's why I always try and be careful what I post and what I say. But I also realize, like, you know, I'm growing too. Like, I have to grow up. So, but my advice to you is just be yourself for sure. Block out the haters, because everyone knows in this generation, everyone is so mean. Like, I can't explain. Like, I have cousins that are like in middle school getting bullied, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, little girls can be so mean. So ignore the haters. Honestly, do what makes you happy, and as long as you keep the positivity around you and all the negativity out, like, you'll be okay, and you'll get to where you're going. I promise. You just gotta keep doing what you love and what makes you happy. And yeah, just be yourself. It's the big one for sure.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever deal with like bullying or anything? You were talking about it a little bit. I
dealt with bullying, not to my face, but like, I would hear like, I don't think it was in high school. This was more in like middle school. I wouldn't hear other people say, but I would hear from other people that like people were talking about me and how skinny I was and all of this. So I used to be so self-conscious, like in middle school, with how skinny I was and what I'd wear and all of that. Make sure like I didn't look like a twig in like an outfit or anything. But other than that, no. But I do remember that, being bullied for that, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I honestly, I feel like every kid was bullied, to be honest. I was bullied, quote unquote bullied. You know, did like when they would like make comments about you being skinny or anything, did that ever cause like anything serious?
No, I don't think so. Even when I started musically, like I was really skinny. Nothing wrong with being skinny. I actually wish I was that skinny again. But I didn't see anything negative about myself. It's just, I guess, how other people viewed me. Like, I didn't want them to view me as like looking like just nothing but bones. Or I would hear people say like, oh, put some meat on those bones, or she's nothing but a stick. And I remember that. But posting on Musically when I was like super thin still, like, I loved the body I was in. I've always loved the body I was in. It's just the comments sometimes get to you, you know? And sometimes you do take it to heart, you know? You're like, oh, do I really look like that? Like, is that what I really am? But, yeah. Nothing wrong with being skinny, though. Skinny is beautiful, too. Everything's beautiful. But, yeah, other people's comments did get to me sometimes, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's only natural that, you know, as you're gaining followers, you're going to look at what they say about you, you know? But at some point, you have to just stop reading the comments, you know, and just make the content because you love making the content.
Yeah.
Are you still reading comments actively, or?
I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so a couple years ago, I used to get like way more comments than I do now. Like, the game has changed. TikTok's getting more popular. There's other popular people out there. But the comments that I used to get were from a lot of young girls. And I realized that just liking their comment or just commenting back would like make their whole day. So I did that often. Now it's a little different. Now it's like older dudes. And it's like a few comments. I mean, it's still nice. I take the compliment. I'm like, thank you. I like the comment. But it's I don't really comment back though, you know. I just give them a little like. But back then, like, yeah, if people are genuinely commenting, like they love my videos, Like, I love to show love back. I like to like it or comment it so they know, like, I seen it. Because some people, like, I've seen some people send me DMs on Instagram saying, like, oh, I'm crying right now. You liked my comment. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I made your day just by doing that. So it feels good. So I do try and give them attention when I can. I have been slacking a little bit lately with it. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, I like to be active with the supporters and people that show love to me and follow me. I like to show that love back to them as well.
Hell yeah. You know, about those old guys, like, what's one of the craziest comments or messages that you've gotten?
Oh, they're not that crazy. Like, if they're commenting under a picture, they're just saying, I don't know, they're like beautiful or sexy or, you know, what guys say. The DMs are a little more different because they know no one else's eyes are on them except mine. Mine's is the only one reading the DMs. So sometimes they'll just say crazy things I wouldn't think of. Like, people would be like, oh, like, send me a video of your peanut butter on your foot or something, like, weird. Like, there's some weird guys like that.
What's the weirdest one you've gotten?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That I could think of right now.
Yeah.
I have no clue. To be honest, I kind of dodge the messages. Like, I'll go to my message requests and I'll be like, oh, yep, just creepy guys again. Exit out. But I don't actually take the time to read them, but it's just weird, nasty, creepy things. Or they're like, I've gotten some sugar daddy applications that I didn't ask for. I've gotten some of that, but I don't know if I should trust that. But yeah, most of those guys are just old and creepy. I don't really pay attention to those messages often.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you ever considered like a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship?
I
Seriously?
have. To where I don't have to, like, where I could talk nice to you. I can, you know, show you some love when you want it. But, like, I don't want to meet you in person. I do not want to meet you.
What does that mean? Show you love when you want to.
Oh, show you love. Oh, that kind of sound wrong or not. Show love like, oh, I'll check on you. How's your day? How you doing?
Like you'll text them.
Yeah, like I'll text them. That's what I mean by showing love. I'll be their company, check how they're doing, make sure they had a good day. But no, don't fly me out. Don't nothing. I don't want to see you. No offense, but yeah. But I'll show love. I have gotten offers, but I think they're all scams or I'm scared. Mm-hmm. Either one, but maybe I should try.
Yeah, so that's a long way of saying no. You haven't thought of it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, there's some creepers out there too.
For sure. No, totally. You know, and the internet is where they chill.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Damn. That's insane. All right. So, is there anything that, like, we were just talking advice. Is there any, like, life-changing gems that you would share with anyone that you want to give right now?
Oh, my gosh. When I'm put on the spot, I'm like, oh, my gosh, there's so much I could say, but I don't know what to say. One thing I definitely want to say is that literally whatever you want to do in life, whatever your dreams are, like, you really can do it. If you set your mind to something and you work for it and you do the things that you need to do, the steps you need to take, make sure you're on the right path towards it. If you just work towards what you want to do, like, you literally can accomplish anything. Like, I feel like being on this app on TikTok, like, has changed my life. Like, it's a blessing in disguise, and sometimes I feel like I don't take advantage of it as much as I should have, or I should right now. And that for those, like, creators out there that want to be creators, want to grow on social media, because social media is big. Everyone wants to be big on social media. It does take a lot of, you need to be dedicated to it. You need to work for it. Make sure you're putting time into it. Put all your heart in it. Like I said, be yourself. You can really set anything. You could do anything you want to if you set your mind to it. Like, that's a cliche line, but it's so true, for sure.
Yeah, it's totally so true. Is there anyone else you want to shout out real quick?
Mom, if you're watching this, hi, it's my first podcast. Hope you're watching. Other than that, no, I don't think so. Shout out to Yam for being a great audience member.
Yes. Shout out Yam. Shout out Yam. Shout out Sam.
And shout outs to Sam.
Hell yeah. All right. Do you want to shout yourself out to the people?
Oh,
Where
yes.
can they find you?
Yes, my name is Helena. Let me spell it out. It's Jelinuh on TikTok and on Instagram. Go follow me. Go show some love.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun. This is so fun.
Hell yeah, I really appreciate your time. And we're going to have you back here soon.
Yes.
With Lena.
Part 2.
Coming.
Yes, soon.
All right, guys. This has been Street Champs. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. All right, thanks for tuning in. Peace.